The coronavirus pandemic forces stores to remain closed. Retail sales were down.
This virus feeds on physical interactions.
Everything just kind of came to a screeching halt real quick.
Retail sales plunging by the largest amount on record.
Shopping online, coronavirus may change the way Americans shop.
As the coronavirus pandemic engulfs the globe, there has never been a time of greater change for e-commerce.
COVID-19 is a wake-up call for the retailers.
There's nothing like a good crisis for significant innovation.
Really excited to be pushing the bounds of this industry so everyone can benefit.
From augmented reality to drone deliveries, we take a look at the disruptive technology set to rewrite the rules of retail well beyond the current crisis. Throughout history, pandemics have ravaged humankind, but also led to radical innovations. The bubonic plague in the 1300s helped usher in the modern employment contract. Cholera outbreaks in the mid-1800s redefined urban landscapes. And the 1918 Spanish flu revolutionized healthcare.
Technology has played a prominent role in the spread of information about SARS.
When I covered the SARS pandemic back in 2003, I witnessed firsthand another transformation, the evolution of e-commerce in Asia.
That pandemic period really helped us to drive the use of e-commerce so more people learn how to buy stuff from online. I think it played a pivotal role in changing how people think about the online service can do for them.
Today, over half of all online shopping globally takes place within Asia, and Tung and his team at Alibaba cater to the largest market, China. But even they could not predict the impact of the current crisis.
It has been a tough 3 months in China, so we just need a new, efficient channel to introduce the products and brands to the consumers and engage them effectively. So that's why live streaming has been proven effective, and consumers love it. China shoppers don't want to just buy. They want to have fun.
And this new way to shop is taking China's e-commerce by storm. Reminiscent of teleshopping channels popular in the 80s and 90s.
Thank you.
But with a Gen Z twist, live streaming is a growing phenomenon on China's major e-commerce sites.
It's kind of like PayPal, Instagram, and this commerce platform all in one.
Everything is up for sale, from cars to cosmetics. Live hosts, also known as key opinion leaders, engage directly with consumers, offering rewards, discount battles, and even games to monetize the viewers.
It's this idea of retail as entertainment. We were able to interact with somebody, we were able to ask questions. Then it's this idea that you start to really get to know the personality of the person selling it. And live streamers, because they have a brand, they're very careful in terms of the products that they help sell through live stream.
There are millions of hosts to choose from. Topping that list is Austin Lee, also known as China's lipstick king. Close to 40 million followers on one platform alone, he once sold 15,000 lipsticks in 5 minutes.
Oh my god. 好丑啊.
But this is not just about entertainment. Live streaming is set to reach $134 billion this year, and Chinese e-commerce giants are taking note.
And do you think live streaming will definitely continue to be a powerful e-commerce tool after the pandemic?
One picture is better than 1,000 words, and one live streaming is even stronger, I would say. It's just entertaining. If you have participated in live streaming with the host you trust, you pretty much want to follow the session every night. It is very powerful.
Alibaba was the first to tap into this trend with its dedicated live streaming channel, Taobao Live. It's where about 57% of total live streaming purchases happen. And as David Culver reports, there are growing hopes that it could help revitalize a sector hit hard by the pandemic, agriculture.
Dao Wei is a local representative in Chengzhou. When China ground to a halt earlier this year, traditional supply chains were severed. The 800 tangerine farmers in his district worried for their yearly crop. So they turned to the internet.
所以希望通过一些拼多多这样一个的网络平台，给大家这个分享，给大家推广我们的沃柑。
We make it our priority to keep the food supply chain because the users can't buy food and the farmers can't sell crops.
Pinduoduo, one of China's largest e-commerce platforms, owes its success to its social shopping model, encouraging users to make purchases with friends to get discounts. But amidst the pandemic, the site is now connecting farmers to its nearly 600 million users.
So what we did is we set up this Help the Farmers channel to educate farmers how they can actually sell products directly to consumers online. Looking at these farmers, they're talking, they're facing the camera, they're telling our user in the simplest words what they've been growing in their farms and then how they've been growing it.
After just 2 hours of live streaming, the tangerine farmers received 15,000 orders, a total of 50,000 kilograms of produce.
You just can't help but thinking that this is what technology is about, and this is what exactly technology can do and should be doing for these people.
Asian e-commerce companies aren't just changing how products are sold, but also how they're delivered.
This is the first type of our prototype. So there's 4 cameras.
In a Beijing parking lot, Qigong proudly shows off his latest creation, an autonomous robot.
Oh, with these 2 lights, we can test it at night.
Qi is the chief scientist for autonomous driving in the logistics arm of one of China's largest online retailers.
We can do a mass goods delivery for some hospitals or some companies. So that is the product level vehicle.
Navigating its way through busy traffic earlier this year, Qi's robot made its first delivery of medical supplies to a hospital in Wuhan, the epicenter of the COVID-19 outbreak.
It can run all day. It can run about 40 kilometers per charge.
The robots in Wuhan are still in a relatively early stage, but Qi has grand ambitions for the technology.
We have 2 vehicles by now in Wuhan. There will be a lot of more than 10 vehicles working in Wuhan in the next few months.
The urgent need to connect businesses with customers using a contactless system not only presents an opportunity for autonomous vehicles, but for other modes of transportation as well.